So the only other race we're going to look at on the Thursday is going to be the Galtres Stakes. It's a listed race over 1 mile for 3-year-old or older fillies. The market is headed by See Just in Time, Saturn, Carmology, Fairy Glen, Nikhil, Scenic, Noisy Jazz, Divina Grace, Esmeralda, Climate Friendly, and Dorja Mihaly. Something along those lines. Probably butchered that. And a little closer look at some of the recent history of this race and some recent trends to go by. So as you can see here, it's been very kind to 3-year-olds this race. 12 of the last 13 winners of this race were 3. Actually 7 of the last 13 winners did win last time out. So I'm going to be looking at 3-year-olds that won last time out, and looking at the runners, there is actually only 2 of those specific horses. So that leaves Noisy Jazz and the favourite, See Just in Time. Now, See Just in Time has been good. I think she's going to continue to improve and be a good horse. But she was up to 1 mile 4 for the first time last time and didn't really seem to improve massively from a Goodwood listed race where she came 6th of 7, kind of 3.5 lengths behind Lava Stream, which I don't think is great form. She did go to Campton next time up to the 1 mile 4 and won, but it wasn't particularly impressive. And the other one is quite an interesting runner that's been declared here, Noisy Jazz, for James Owen and ridden by Sylvester de Souza. So it will have been 20 days since this horse made her debut. And she's a Ulysses filly out of Miss Brown to You. And the interesting thing about Miss Brown to You is she was also the dam of Big Orange. Big Orange was a brilliant stayer for Michael Bell, which makes Noisy Jazz a half-sister to Big Orange. So there's definitely stayers in the pedigree. There's certainly indications that this trip won't be too far for her. So the question mark will be, can you go from 8 furlongs, a mile at Newmarket, all the way up to 1 mile 4 for only your second career start in a listed race at York? But I think this horse is classy enough to make that step up. I think there's enough indications in the pedigree that this will suit. The way she ran last time was super impressive. She wasn't fancy. She was 25 to 1. She pressed the leaders early. She led over 4 furlongs out. She's gonna have an engine. She might be able to go from the front here, and yeah, I like that. I like that angle. I love backing Ulysses, progeny of Ulysses going up in trip. That's exactly what we're getting here. A massive hike up in trip. I've took 14 to 1 before she was declared, but you know, 10, 12 to 1 is still a good price. Still getting each way price on this. So yeah, Noisy Jazz in the Galtres at 4:10 York on Thursday is going to be a bet for me. Just slightly edging out See Just in Time, just because I'm not sure she particularly warrants the favourite tag, having not really proved that she's fully improving this year. I expect her to improve more as a 4-year-old. So yeah, in this race, we're going to chance Noisy Jazz at 12 to 1.